Going to get a delay. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you hadn't. How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rob Ninkovich in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And Coons connects on this one. It's good, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit, taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's Brady to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And some room to work. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julio Jones, 71 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And he's got it up and through. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Buying time to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Now a handoff here to his running back. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. First down, this is Rawls. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. On the ground, rolls. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on third and goal. Brady now to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. He was looking for Thomas Rawls there. And fourth down coming up. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. Brady to throw for it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To throw, Mariota. Dancing to his left. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down. So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Mariota, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
On third down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And nowadays, to get to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
The evaluation process.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Mariota stays on his feet, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Check back 45. Check back 45. 1. Check 9. 1.
4th down, Mariota. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Second down, Mariota. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Levine Toilolo, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Brady to throw on second down. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Throwing is Brady on third down. They set up the screen to Rawls. There goes Thomas Rawls. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Thomas Rawls as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. And his kick is good. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. To return, this now Jacoby Jones. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lawyer Malloy. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. They go play action here on first down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Muscles him off. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. So the Patriots coming out now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And on 2nd and 10 now. The play clock's running down. Now Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Going to Rawls on the dump-off. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And to give this time to the tailback. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
There goes Green. And he cuts left, and he's got an alley. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 96 yards. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're going to speed things up here.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Brady throwing on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. To throw, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Drops it underneath for Rawls. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A gain of 6 there on first. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ty Montgomery, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So out come the Falcons now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Throwing is Mariota. And able to find Green. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mariota again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Dallas Clark, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And if the defense can hold here, this ball game is over.
And they're thinking more than just holding. They're thinking about a takeaway to finish things off.
Rolls the lone man in the backfield. Now Brady. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Here's Marquette King now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mariota. Flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Coons connects on this one. It's good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chris Long in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be in. Six yards here to go for the offense on second down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 3, 1, 1, 1.
And they'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
away your inhibitions. Let the beast in you just get loose. We all young, wild, and different. We can all get lit from
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. The punter, Jordan Gay, ready to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Now Jones. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Mariota now to throw on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down and 4.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Forced out to his left. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Third and short yardage, Mariota. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mariota. It's caught. Jones. What a decision to go for it on fourth from their own territory, and it pays off. 48 yards.
And they pick up the first down on a fourth down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on third down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to it.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Dallas Clark from a yard out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. On first down, Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it gives the Pats a first down. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team. That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. To throw, it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They run a draw here on 2nd down, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And avoids the contact by sliding. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
That's caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julio Jones from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here now come the Falcons. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing, Mariota. The left side completion to Jones. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the 1st down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the 1st down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They send Green to the left on his own. A first down throw for Mariota. Steps away to his left. It's complete to Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To the air again. Mariota buying time to his left. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Third and goal, Mariota. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Marcus Mariota with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. And quickly they get to the line. Brady now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. 3rd down here.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, Mariota. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on 1st down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Mariota. He hits his target. It's the tight end Toilolo. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First down, Mariota. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And it's second down. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. So after the INT, it's Brady. And Jones has it over the middle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julio Jones, 85 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And he's able to put it through. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pushes over him.
Now, that's just not right.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A first down throw for Mariota. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here At the 38. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Back now in Atlanta. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Brady to throw. And complete on the right side to Bennett. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 3rd down now following the completed pass.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Second down, Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area, let your quarterback hit you.
And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The left side completion to Jones. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. On second down, here's Brady. And his pass incomplete.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, they'll give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Atlanta now coming coming out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their off.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words,
now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. They send Green to the left on his own. Throwing. Mariota sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
You know what? Now and then it pays to take chances in this league. You can't play everything by the book. You're on your own side of the 50, but all you need is a few short yards. And they're able to convert to keep the drive going.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. Third down, still 14 yards left.
Brandon, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
To throw Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of...
Says it's gonna rain. Don't worry, girl, it won't change a thing. Yeah, we still got plans tonight. We're gonna kick it, that's a given, baby, rain and shine. Leave your Sunday best at home. Be the last time you wear what you got on. Bikini top and cut off jeans. Baby girl, you know you looking mean. She said, how we gonna make it through the mud hole? Won't you think you got swampers on my truck floor? It's about to get down in the dirty south. I'm about to show you what it's all about. But don't worry, it's a rowdy crowd. We ain't scared, we're still throwing down. We gonna tap, light that fire. We gonna crank that country. That's that, get thirsty. flood, watching that red clay turn to mud. Sling it up, slap past the doors like a new paint job on a 4x4. Girl, you're gonna have a good old time. Can't let a little bit of rain change your mind. Let your hair down, kick off in boots. Once in your life, let yourself cut loose. Gonna get money from head to toe, clean it off, living in the swimming hole. Listen, about to get dirty in the dirty South. I'm about to show you what it's all about. And don't worry, this a rowdy crowd. We ain't scared, but still throwing down. We're gonna tap, light that fire. We're gonna crank that country. That's get Thursday. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. It's about to get dirty. Yeah. Listen, about to get dirty. Girl, your whole life's about to change. Baptized in muddy water, let me hear you say, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Listen, about to get dirty in the dirty South. About to show you what it's all about. And don't worry, it's a rowdy crowd. We ain't scared, we're still throwing down. We gonna tap, light that fire. We gonna crank that cuss. Pass that, let's get Thursday. Everybody get Thursday. Listen, about to get dirty. Well, listen, about to get dirty. Come on. Nasty.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddy's girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty South, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. Yeah. Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang. Nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. It's the kind of thing. You know we're straight out of that dirty South, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight. Straight out of moonlight.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll give the Patriots a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Brady now on first down. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, it's 1st and goal now. A running play for Rawls. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Again, it's Rawls. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. His pass caught at the 4. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Well, they were successful in one sense. They completed the...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Levine Toilolo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Patriots take over. And now out come the Patriots. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
To throw is Brady. They set up the screen to Rawls. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Brady going to throw. On the move to his left. He's going to let it fly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Back to throw. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. They'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now Brady got to have this one. He's got Sanu. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. And he's got Bennett. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. Brady to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Buying time to his left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. There he goes right side. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
This is turning into a bit of a death march here, the 13th play of this drive. Now they'll throw with Brady. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Out to his left. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Brady now on first down. And this is incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. Now Brady again. They set up the screen to Rawls. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and it gives the Pats a first down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And quickly, they get to the line. Again, it's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing is Brady on third down. Going to Rawls on the dump-off. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Brady to throw again. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And now off to the races down the right side. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Short throw pick 6. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Brady. Drops it underneath for Rawls. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll give the Patriots a first